Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing fantastic today. Now, look, recently I released a program, and this program is called the KDP Permanent Cash Flow Program. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insider's look today. So, a little bit of backstory about myself. I've been working with KDP since 2012 for the past 9 years, and I've been lucky enough to build a fantastic business that truly provides a passive income for me and my family, right? And I've been very, very successful with this program. So recently I decided to release a beta program, and I had a bunch of students come into that beta program. It was about a month and a half ago, and now I have students already making $100 to $200 in passive income every single month inside of this program. Now remember, it was a beta, so it took a little while to get all the nuts and bolts in place and to get everybody started into the training. None of the videos were recorded or anything at that stage. And that's why I offered a 70% discount. Now, where we are at this point, we're into the refinement stages and we've left beta. So we have the majority of the program already put into videos and put into a members area. And so, unfortunately, for anyone who missed beta and the 70% off, it's not the end of the world because we're still at 50% off because the program's not quite finished yet, but we are in refinement stages and it's not going to be much longer until this thing is full price. So today I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the members area and show you all what this program has to offer. So let's go down and we have module 1, module 2, module 3 and module 4 at this stage, okay? And let's have a look inside of module 1. Now, this module is all about brain hacks, okay? This is about techniques when it comes to memory and high performance techniques that some of the biggest entrepreneurs in the world use, including myself, okay? So we'll just go over each lesson here and we'll have a look. Lesson 1 is understanding and mastering your brain. In this lesson, we cover the process of focused and diffuse thought, using the brain for the concept of chunking and how chunking works. Programming the mind for learning through memory techniques. This is a powerful strategy. Powerful. And how this helps you win at business. And then let's have a look at lesson 2, building a strong mindset to play the long game. Because, guys, we all know business is not what the internet portrays it to be. Business is a long game. You've got to look at longevity, okay, when you're going into business. There are no quick wins, and if they are, they're not sustainable. All right. So, lesson 2, building a strong mindset to play the long game. And in this lesson, we cover what it mentally takes to succeed, how to develop a success mindset, and understanding the difference between instant reward and long term wins. All right. Very, very, very powerful lesson. Okay. So, lesson number 3, operating on an effectiveness scale. Now, in this lesson, we cover building momentum through routine, finding your peak performance time and making the most of it. Everyone has a specific peak performance time in their day, and it's this time during the day that you really need to focus on your money making tasks because you're cognitively switched on. Okay, and lastly, quantifying your effectiveness through performance measurement. Now, in this part of the lesson, we talk about actually measuring your performance. All right, so this isn't all woo woo stuff. We can quantify your performance through crunching numbers, and then we can put in strategies that will help you increase your performance and therefore your business success. All right, so lesson number 4, social media is your enemy. Okay, in this lesson we cover the statistical impact social media has on productivity. Actual statistics, guys, okay? And ninja hacks to remove social media from your working environment, and how this can make you a superstar success story. Guys, this is a powerful lesson because social media is great. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic for business, but it is a massive distraction. And if you come on board with this program, you'll see exactly why. And then we have lesson number 5, using the Pomodoro technique to get it Done. Pomodoro technique. I love this technique, all right? So we talk about what is the Pomodoro technique and how to find the appropriate apps to make this super easy for you and effective ways to implement this technique into your life. So not just your business and not just this strategy, but your life, all right? So lesson number 6 is the power of a good night's sleep. This cannot be underestimated. If you want to be a high level entrepreneur, these are the things that you need to know and not just know, live, okay? So this lesson covers what does sleep actually do to your brain. So this is actually a little bit of neuroscience and real measurable, quantifiable statistical analyses, okay? And next, one single app that changed the way I sleep. Now, guys, before this app, I was an actual insomniac. I could barely sleep. I'll be up to 4 or 5 in the morning. No joke. This went on for years and years and years. But when I was able to put some data to my sleep, everything changed. Okay. And I reveal all of this inside of this lesson. And lesson number 7, understanding business specifics and why KDP. Oh my God. This one cannot be understated. So many entrepreneurs, I see it time and time again, and it really hurts me in my heart. They try and try and try, and they follow this strategy after strategy after strategy, and they continue to fail until they actually just give up, right? And the main reason that I see for this is people just don't understand business. They don't understand what a business is. They get pulled into all of the make money online pyramid schemes and follow my strategy and follow this and follow that, and but they don't actually know why they're succeeding or why they're not succeeding. They don't get business. So in this lesson, we talk about let's map out the basic structure of business. So we go over this actually in quite fine detail and how all business, small and large, is the same at its very core. So this relates to all business, including this strategy, because my strategy is not just a strategy, it's a business and it should be treated as such, okay? And next, numbers you must know in order to run an effective business. You got to know your numbers, guys. You got to know your numbers. And I have spreadsheets and everything in this module that you can easily slide into your business to make life much easier when it comes to numbers. All right, lesson number 8, setting expectations for prolonged success. Having a light at the end of the tunnel is so important, but you need to understand that business is hard. It is not easy, right? I'm never going to sugarcoat this stuff. Business is hard, but if you follow the path of someone who's been there and done that, and they actually put together a training such as this, you've got a really, really good chance of success. All right, so in this lesson, we cover what to expect when entering into a business and a typical success benchmark. Okay, so more quantifiable, measurable data. Then we cover where to set your bar and how to increase it. Don't set your bar too high because you're not going to get there as quick as you want to and you'll be discouraged. So in this part of the training, we talk about setting your bar to a certain level and then reaching that level and actually getting your brain to release all the endorphins and give you that feeling of winning so then you can continue to go on and stay motivated. And now we talk about how your brain works when you achieve small victories, which is what I was just talking about. Okay. And then lastly, inside of this module, let's go full course overview. And here we talk about a bird's eye view of the entire training program to give you some context on what you're going to learn next. So that's module number 1, guys. This module alone is worth the price that I'm charging. Honestly, this module alone is worth the price of this entire program at the refinement stage cost. Okay. And let's have a look into module number 2. So module number 2 is a KDP account setup and success optimization. And in this module, we have, again, a bird's eye view, so you understand what to expect from the module. And then in lesson 1, we talk about creating a KDP account fast. So we talk about what types of KDP accounts there are, because there are different types, and everyone has a unique placement. So we talk about what's best for you and what type of an account will suit you in your circumstance. And next we have how to set up multiple accounts. Now guys, I know I know people look at this and say this shouldn't be done. It's against policy. Well, if you do it right, it is not against policy, and I can show you how that can be done. There's a few reasons that you might do this. Set up multiple accounts. We usually do it inside of my company for testing and different things like that. But there's other ways that you set up multiple accounts. You can effectively double your income overnight. Okay, so this can be done, and it's talked about in great detail inside of this lesson. And next, creating a KDP account to walk through. So I just walk you through, take you by the hand and step by step how to create a KDP account the right way. All right. And lesson number 2 is setting up your tax the right way. Tax. Everyone hates tax, right? We want to minimize that stuff. We don't want to pay as much tax as, well, at least as minimal tax as possible, and also legally, of course. So, in this lesson, we talk about tax options and where you actually fit based on your geographical location and many other things. And then we talk about what is an EIN and how you can get one. Everyone can get one of these. It's an EIN number, and we go into this in great detail inside of this training, show you precisely how to get one. It's an employer identification number, okay, and you can get that from the US government. And next, we talk about setting up a US based LLC company to reduce tax. Now, this stuff is pretty advanced stuff, guys, and I'll show you how to set up an LLC company in the US, no matter what part of the world you're in, and reduce your tax. And then also IRS required tax return forms. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but if you're working on KDP or Amazon, you need to lodge a tax return in America. So I go over how that's done. And then we talk about taking the tax interview together. So this part, actually, I take you by the hand and do a walkthrough of taking the KDP tax interview and show you guys how to do it and do it the right way. And lesson number 3, linking your bank account so you get paid. All right. So not everybody in the world is capable of linking a bank account and getting EFT or wire transfer payments direct into their bank account. So in this lesson, we go over all options and I'll show you precisely how it's done. So Amazon accepted bank accounts is the first part of this lesson, and what to do if Amazon does not accept your bank account, and also linking up payment methods in the KDP dashboard, the walkthrough. So again, I take you by the hand and we do a screen share and I show you precisely how it's all done. Okay, lesson number 4, KDP dashboard overview and support. This can't be understated because we all need support. You see it in the Facebook groups that have got to do with KDP, thousands and thousands and thousands of questions being asked every single day. And that's great. Reach out to people. There's so many people out there that can help you and you can help others too. But there's also other ways. So in this lesson, we talk about what is KDP, the business model. So we actually discuss, right, in fine detail, what an actual publishing business model is and what the difference is between a traditional publishing company and Amazon's KDP. So if you can understand the business model, well, it only makes sense that you will be able to better leverage it for your benefit, right? And next, we talk about the difference between traditional publishing and KDP, and we go over a bird's eye view of the KDP business model. We also talk about how the finance side works, which is extremely important, and why you need to know all this stuff. We also go into a KDP dashboard walkthrough where I'll show you guys all of the main features and general navigation of the KDP dashboard. And remember, guys, we're still in refinement stages. There's actually a couple more lessons to come into this module, but we're not quite there yet. However, you can start immediately with this strategy and start implementing it. And I'll show you why a little bit later. Okay, module number 3. So I've just released these 2 lessons today, and in this module, we're going to talk about internal content production secrets. And what I mean by that is the internals of your books. So for you guys that do low and no content, this is not that. It is completely different. And we're not talking about using ghostwriters and outsourcing. Everything is free inside of this program, right? Once you buy in, you don't have to spend a cent on anything. There's no ads, there's no ghostwriting, there's no getting covers made, there's none of that, all right? So this module talks about this. In lesson one, we talk about laying the foundations for your business. So, laying the framework on your computer to receive business assets. So, the framework of your business, because you need structure in order to keep organization inside of your business. And then, where to find high demand book content. You're going to love this one. Also, niches that you do not need, because there is no niche research inside of this program. I'll just repeat that, guys. There is no niche research. It is just not necessary, okay? And what content you should work on first, and also what to do next. All right, so that is lesson number one. So, lesson number two in module three is downloading and editing your books fast like a professional, right? Top quality books that are in high demand, guys. High demand. All right, in this lesson, we go over the precise extraction strategy of creating manuscripts. All right, we talk about the extraction and format of your books, the correct templates to use, which I supply. You know, in my company, we have developed templates that make things so quick and easy, and I supply all of these things in here. I mean, these templates have had a lot of time spent on them, a lot of time and money spent on them, and they make things just like that. Okay, so editing your manuscript to ensure a perfect customer experience. Customer experience, right? Customer experience is so important, and that's why I'm developing this course in such great detail, because you guys will become not only part of the KDP Permanent Cash Flow family, but also my customer, and your experience with my company means a great deal to me. All right, and then we talk about the author page, font and image editing, heading settings, and save formats, plus much, much more. Now, there's about 3 or 4 more lessons, I think, inside of this part of the training, inside of this module. But as I've mentioned a number of times now, we're still in refinement stages, and those lessons will be released very soon. Okay, and module 4. Now, this is the lesson that allows you to come on board right now today and start implementing the course structure tonight. Okay, so in this lesson, it is basically a complete video overview. This is a 3 hour long video, guys. Don't let that scare you, right? Don't let that scare you. But it is a 3 hour long video that shows the entire course structure of my business. The precise strategy that I've been using for 9 years, since 2012, to make $6,000 to $8,000 in real passive income. Real, because I don't run ads, I don't do anything. I could just stop doing all this today and make 6 to 8 grand every single month and just sit on my bum and do nothing. But look, I love business, and I actually love teaching this, guys. I actually love teaching this to you. I like to see your successes, right? I've worked for myself for the past 20 years, right? Actually, 20 years. The first 10 years, I had almost zero success. But I kept going and I kept going, I kept going. And this precise strategy that I'm teaching in this program changed my life. It can change yours too, believe me. Okay, so in this lesson, we have the entire course strategy. So the full beta content that was taught to the beta students when they came on board a month and a half ago, who are now implementing this strategy and already making money. So in this part of the training, we have the entire strategy: setting up your computer for fast access, where to find highly desirable book content, editing your books fast like a pro, metadata research made easy, and publishing your book, the complete walkthrough. So I can't stress enough how valuable this single lesson is, guys. This is the lesson that if you come on right now at the refinement period, you could take, implement, and start making a real passive income. I know you've probably heard that a million times, because there's so much fluff out there, especially on social media today. People saying, hey, follow my strategy and you'll make $1,000 a day in 2 weeks. They're lying, all right? They're lying. With this strategy, we're talking about longevity. We're talking about generational income. Income that after you're left this world, your children will benefit from. This is no joke, guys. No joke, right? When I stumbled across this, it took me a good 2 years to really figure it out, to really figure out this strategy. And this core strategy is all of the last 9 years of knowledge I have with Kindle Direct Publishing. Look, you guys don't need to take my word for it. You can ask anyone in this group who is already a beta student what they think of this program, okay? Please do that. All right, guys, so moving on. And lastly, we just have some bonus content and updates. So in this section, as things arise through the program and I need to update things like software developments and things like that, they will go into this update section. So if we just have a look what I got in here at the moment. So simply where to get support through my program and also with KDP, because this program is actually now split into two sections. You can buy just the program, what you see here, or you can buy the program and you can get coaching from me. And actually, guys, I'll take you over and show you the coaching side. So this is the coaching side. And I'm on here multiple times a day. When we talk about coaching, right? When I talk about coaching, I'm not talking about just doing one or two live calls a week and every other day in between you just need to keep guessing, right? No, that doesn't not happen in my program. When you talk about coaching, I talk to you guys every single day. Every question gets answered. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. If you have a question, it's getting answered that day. You can see me here, little me. All right, you can see how many times I'm in here all the time. All the time I'm in here, all the time, right? And this goes, there's thousands of questions already inside of the coaching side of this program. So guys, you can simply come on board now. That's the back end. So guys, you can simply come on board now and just buy the program content and go it alone. Believe me, there's enough in there for you guys to just go it alone. You can go it alone. But if you want that extra oomph behind your business, if you want that extra help to keep you committed to what you're doing, well, then you can also buy into the coaching program. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the back end of the KDP Permanent Cash Flow program and where we are so far. Remember, we're in the refinement stages, but you can get in today at 50% off and get started immediately. Now, that is 50% off just the training program as well as the coaching program at this stage. But as soon as this program is completely finished and all the modules are split down and built out, I need to tell you guys, we are going to go immediately to full price. So, we're not going to stay at 50% off forever. This is no joke. Anyone who knows me knows that I am huge on integrity. So when I tell you guys that this is going to go to full price, it is. And it's staying there. And there will never be a discount again. Ever. I mean that. All right, guys? So please, I would love to see all of you inside of this program. I would love to see all of you inside of this coaching program. And it's not for me. I want to see you in there for you. Because guys, in all honesty, it's about time that you've had something real in your life that could literally change it. All right, guys, I'm going to go now, but it was an absolute pleasure to take you through the back end of my members area tonight. And I can't wait to see all of you make the right decision and get inside of the KDP Permanent Cash Flow program.